Hi guys, welcome back to another video, and today I have here the 5 most difficult orchids that I've encountered during my journey with orchids. Just to say that these are the 5 most difficult orchids for me, and I'll tell you why they are difficult, but I don't recommend these orchids for beginners, not at all. And you have also to consider that these orchids are difficult because of my own conditions to grow them as well. So without further ado, let's start this video. Let me know if you find any of these orchids difficult or maybe if you find them very easy and why. I would love to hear more about your experience as well. Let's start. Miltoniopsis, one of my favorite orchids. I love Miltoniopsis. They have these amazing and gorgeous blooms. You can find Miltoniopsis in a range of different colors as well, that they are breathtaking. They also smell very, very good. Look, I'm sensitive to fragrance, but Miltoniopsis, they are great because they are not overpowering. That sort of fresh fragrance that's reminding me of roses as well. Anyway, for me, they are very, very difficult. There is a reason behind that. Not only Miltoniopsis are more towards the cool to intermediate type of orchids to grow. Although they are everywhere, they have been hybridized many times and you can find them locally. I had a huge infestation of thrips last year and other pests. And what I discovered is Miltoniopsis are very, very sensitive to pests. So thrips took a toll on them. When you have pests in your collections, they go straight away to Miltoniopsis. They have very thin leaves, and pests will destroy them super, super fast. I had one orchid that I didn't know it was a Miltoniopsis because it was very large. So because of the thrips, I was impressed why thrips was always going to that one particularly, which have never bloomed before. And when it bloomed for the first time, and I discovered it was a Miltoniopsis, like, oh, that's the reason. They simply love Miltoniopsis. So because of my pests in my collection, and while I was learning how to treat them, my Miltoniopsis got planted down, they got destroyed by the pests, and I couldn't save most of them. I still have one Miltoniopsis in my collection. It's really sad. I used to have many in blooms, but nowadays I have only one until I figure out, and I am completely sure that I'm clean, that I don't have pests, I'm not acquiring anymore, because I know that they will be destroyed. So, yeah, I can show you my sad Miltoniopsis, but I hope it will survive. It's in my bedroom, a little bit more isolated than the other orchids. But I don't even know, it's not the healthiest one either. Let's go to the second orchid that I struggled with, and for similar reasons as well. Oopsie daisy. My gosh, I have so many flowers here behind me, and I'm struggling not to destroy these beautiful blooms, and I'm against the light as well. I'm really sorry, but super last minute these videos, that's why I'm not even looking good. Let's go to the second one, and that's the Nanny Iser. You probably know that Nanny Iser are famous for not being the easiest one to look after and to grow indoors. I also had 3 Miltoniopsis, non-Miltoniopsis, Nanny Isers in the past. And again, I had a few issues with them. First of all, pests. Like Miltoniopsis, they are very finicky, and pests will attack them and will munch them down. And from the moment that they start to decline, it's very easy to make them bounce back. So I lost all of the Nanny Isers that I had in the past, unfortunately, because lots of people love their blooms. They produce these red, orange flowers. And they also smell like citrusy, like orange or something similar to orange. Also, I wasn't very lucky with them. And like Miltoniopsis, while I am not completely sure that I had cleaned my collection from pests and that I have the adequate conditions, I'm not going to buy them. However, the only thing with Nanny Iser is that sometimes they are available very close to me here where I have flower shops. So maybe if I find one and that it's very cheap, who knows, might end up here. But if you're a beginner, I don't recommend. Only if you want to learn, while you probably will lose one orchid, because I was very faithful when I started. Like, I'm going to make them grow and it's going to be easy. It wasn't. So I know some of the reasons why they decline. They not only are sensitive to pests, but they have very thin roots as well. They can get waterlogged very easily and can have root rot. And from the moment that they start to decline, it's gone. So just to let you know, I don't think it's another beginner orchid either, but they are lovely. They are gorgeous. And if you want to try, why not? But just to let you know, that's the second one for me. So let's go to the third one. And couldn't not be another one as Masevalias. So Masevalias are so unique and they are so gorgeous and beautiful, a little bit different from other orchids. I had three in my collection actually. And as you probably know, Masevalias are known for being cool to intermediate type of orchids. They need specific conditions to grow and to thrive. Some of them are from high elevations of Colombia, or Venezuela, Peru. So it's quite difficult to replicate these type of environments inside our homes, where we have intermediate temperatures. Sometimes we don't have enough air circulation or the right temperature either for this type of orchids. I don't have a greenhouse. I only have my living room and my bedroom to grow these orchids, and I didn't have enough time as well to devote to them, to properly research and try to improve their culture a little bit. I wasn't successful with them. I still have one as well. This is a hybrid. It's hanging there. It's not super happy. It's not dying either. It's doing nothing. It's there. It's green. But I do believe Masevalias need a little bit more of a sort of research, time to devote to them, and also maybe a proper environment. So if you manage to have a cool and humid temperature where you live, or maybe if you have a greenhouse as well, maybe you find them super easy to grow and to care for. It's not my reality. So I still want to be able to grow them some point. But as I said, lately it's been so busy. I couldn't devote. I lost one. I lost the Guinea not long ago, and now I only have this hybrid. Let's see what happened to it. If I manage to succeed, I'll let you know. But I have to put Masevalias here as another orchid that, for me, are not one of the easiest. So let's go to the fourth one. The next one that I have here is the beautiful Iranges. So Iranges, they are also, most of them are species from Africa, from the continent, from different regions. I was always very curious about Irange flowers because although they are miniature, when they push out a flower spike, it is a very long spike. And apparently they are fragrant and some people love them to grow them. I had a few of the miniature Iranges. I didn't succeed with any of them. They all declined and died because of stem rot, root rot. So maybe it was lack of adequate ventilation. The mix was not airy enough. Maybe my indoor conditions was not appropriate for them to grow them very, very well. In this specific case, I didn't succeed, but I do have one Iranges that's doing super well that I have for maybe 2 years at this point, and it has bloomed and rebloomed for me. That's a large Iranges. It's not a miniature. It's called Iranges articulata, and this one is a joy to grow. The flowers won't last long. It's just a week. It will push out this super long flower spike. It's very fragrant though during nighttime. I hate the fragrance, I have to say, but I love the flowers. This one I potted up as I pot all of my Phalaenopsis and other orchids. And this one specifically is doing amazing well. So if you want to start with an Iranges, if you have space for a little bit of a large one, the articulata is great. The flowers are like star-shaped and white with that amazing lip. So I love the flowers so much and I super recommend. But all of the miniature ones, and I had a few, they were very difficult to grow. Maybe again, I didn't have enough time to research about them and to offer them the right care. But just to let you know, I do find them difficult. So that's my fourth orchid here, or orchids in this group. And the last one is the Trichopelia. Do you have any Trichopelia? Did you manage to grow them very well? I have 2 Trichopelias. I want to remember both of them, their names. One is the Tortillis, and the other one is a large one with red flowers. I love the one that I've seen bloom. Honestly, they are amazing. When they are in bloom, they put such a beautiful they are showstopper. However, when I received my large Trichopelia, it came full of snails. It was infested. I had to report while it was in bloom because of the amount of pests. So I tried to clean them very, very well. However, because of the amount of leaves and pseudobulbs, some snails were still inside the pot. So I had to unpot that plant maybe twice after that. And on top of that, I cleaned my orchid super well. It doesn't have any more pests. It's been with me for a long time, maybe 3 years, 4 years at this point. It has never been extremely healthy in the sense of that you can see amazing growths and then beautiful blooms. And with the Tortillis, it's the same thing. I had it for a long time and I reported it recently in hoping that would push out more growths and maybe it will look healthier. It doesn't. Something is very weird with them that I'm definitely not getting it right. I did research a long time ago when I was potting them, but then, life just happens and they were sitting in their pots and I noticed that they were not growing. Different from the older orchids, that's why this is the last one. I didn't lose them. So points for me. They are still here. Are they super healthy though? No, they are not. Are they blooming and reblooming? No, they are not. And I have them for a while, so I should have figured out what is happening to them, but I haven't. Yay! So that's why that's the last one on this list, but different from the others that although my larger Trichopelia got attacked by pests not one of the reasons here, it's something else, definitely. I don't know what, maybe it's my water is too heavy for them, maybe is the light, but I don't know because I changed their positions to see with more light, it will improve their growth. It didn't, so maybe it's the mix. I have to figure them out. Hopefully they will survive, and one day I will come here, beautiful Trichopelias, and say, look, these orchids, but for now they are not doing the best that they can, so I had to put them on the list. Yes, let me know which orchids are the most difficult for you. And I hope to see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button, leave a comment down below, and see you soon. Bye-bye.